So Nintendo's president just gave us the most corporate explanation ever for why Switch 2 games are going to be more expensive. And surprise, it's because of inflation, development time, and, get this, customer impressions of pricing. Let's break down what they said, if it makes sense on paper, and if anybody in the real world is going to care about their reason. So when people heard the Switch 2 might launch at $450, there was immediate backlash. It's a steep jump from the original, and fans weren't exactly cheering. But then Nintendo decided to really test our patience by slapping an $80 price tag on games like Mario Kart World. Yeah, $80 for one game. People lost it, and honestly, rightfully so. That's nearly $100 just to drift around Rainbow Road again. Now, Nintendo President Shuntaro Furukawa was asked about pricing during a recent financial briefing. And here's what he said. This is the full quote, uncut. The prices of Nintendo Switch 2 products are decided by comprehensively considering the market environment in each region. In addition to the manufacturing cost, the price of the hardware is decided after considering various factors, such as the impression customers have of the price, exchange rates that are significantly different from the time of the release of Nintendo Switch, and the market environment in each region. For software, in addition to the same factors, the price is decided by considering factors such as increased costs due to increased game capacity and longer development periods. As for the future policy, we will continue to consider the appropriate price for each software title as before. For hardware, although there are special factors such as tariffs, we will carefully consider the factors I have just explained and decide the price. End quote. Now look. That's a whole PowerPoint presentation right there, and honestly, it makes sense. Inflation is real, game development costs are through the roof, and I get it. This stuff isn't cheap to make anymore. But here's the part Nintendo's execs never seem to get. Consumers don't care about your production budget. They just see a higher price tag and go, nah, I'll wait. The average person isn't sitting there thinking about exchange rates and development cycles. They're thinking, why is a Mario game now $80 when it used to be $60? And yeah, Nintendo of America President Doug Bowser did say they know not everyone can afford a Switch 2, and that's why they're keeping the OG Switch on shelves. That's great and all, but it's not exactly a warm, fuzzy solution. It's like saying, hey, you can still buy our old leftovers if you're broke. But to be fair, there probably was nothing better he could have said. That being said, let's be honest here. Most of the people who were already hyped for the Switch 2, they're gonna buy it anyway, whether it's $400, $450, or $500, especially if Nintendo locks big exclusives behind it, which they will. It's the same cycle every time. So yeah, this price hike makes sense on paper. But in the real world, it's gonna sting, and Nintendo's banking on your nostalgia and FOMO to carry them through it. And let's be real, they're probably right. Let me know what you think down below. Are you still buying the Switch 2 or are you sticking with your dusty original? Either way, hit that like button, subscribe to Rage Quit Report, and I'll see you next time when Nintendo charges $90 for a remaster of Wii Sports. Peace.